Alrighty, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna slow it down a little bit and we're gonna do head to toe warm-ups. So get into something nice and comfy and let's get started. One of the best things you can do for your martial arts training or any kind of sports or activities training, and even just anybody and everyone. This is what I call head to toe warm-ups, and this is to do mainly to do before you exercise, but this can be done at any time, in any place. It's warm-up exercises from your head all the way to your toes, and it's a great warm-up for your activity, for your sports, for your martial arts training, and it helps to decrease injuries. So you want to do at least some version of this before you practice, generally speaking. So let's get started. First thing is the head. And what I like to do is just take the hands and just go to the top of the head with your fingers and just start to go through the scalp. Relax the eyes, relax the scalp, and just go from the center line of the head. Got the thumbs going in the back and on the sides. Okay. Now bring it down to the forehead. There's these 2 points right here in the front of the forehead, straight up from the eyes. These are your stress points. Give those a little rub. Nice deep breath. And to the temples. Just medium firm pressure. It doesn't have to be too firm, too soft either. All right, and just press the fingers over the ears and behind the ears and just move them in a nice circle. You might hear some crispy, some crunchy sounds. Okay. All right, and let's do some head circles. I was doing this with the seniors at the senior center, and they loved it. All right, and I like to just go back and forth from the side down to the front to the other side. All right, and then you can just look to the right, to the left. Right, left, back and forth a few times, and tilting the head sideways. The neck is very important to do some. I got my hand here because I just as a habit, but if you're new to this, just let your head hang as well. Sometimes putting a hand here is a little too much, but just a little pressure is okay if it feels good. And relax back to the center and to the other side. Nice deep breath. Alright, and let's do the jaw. Open the mouth real wide, stick the tongue out, and moving the jaw in a circle, switching. Alright, moving down, we already did the neck. Let's go to the shoulders, lifting the shoulders straight up and back. Nice big shoulder circles. And forward. And let's do arm circles. And let's go forward first. And switching. And elbows, so palms up, bring the hands in, palms up the other way. And palms up. Palm up. Okay, just like this. And you can go a little faster if you. This is kind of like a Tai Chi or a Kung Fu kind of movement as well. You can you shoot the fingers out. All right, hands. Shake the hands out. Wrists right in front of the belly here. A little qigong. And open and close a few times, and big circles, and switch. All right, and let's do some spinal twists. So you can I just throw my fingertips out like this, bringing the hands back, There's no specifics for this. This is a martial arts warm-up technique, but you don't have to be all expert with it. Spinal twists are so important. And let's do hip circles. You can start with small circles and then go to bigger circles. If it's uncomfortable, hear some pops and cracks in your hips and your joints, just slow it down and take it easy a little bit and switch directions. Start small circles if you want, and then big circles. This is great to do in the morning, in the sunlight. Get your, go out there first thing in the morning, get some light coming into the eyes. Do not look straight at the sun, but let the sunlight come in the eyes a little bit. And side, back and forth. Actually bring your feet in. Let's go side to side a few times. Careful with this, just go nice and slow at first to see where your limit is, and then just back off and just do it. Make sure it's comfortable. This is not a stretch as far as you can. This is just a little warm up for the sides and the lumbar and the sacrum and the hips. All right. Let's go down to the knees. Place the hand palms on top of the kneecaps. And feet can be together or a little bit apart here. Whatever feels good or whatever's comfortable. And switch directions. You don't have to lock your knees every time, just kind of keep the knees bent. And then come apart a little bit, and then, or maybe shoulder width distance or hip distance, and do circles, and switch. Go a little further, and just kind of go back and forth. See if you can do the opposite direction. Out, 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 out. So come forward and out with one, forward and out with the other. All right, and let's go to the ankles and the toes. Just stepping back under the ball of foot, and it's a little easier with shoes on. So just kind of going over the toes a little bit. Switch directions. Might feel funny at first, but it takes time to get used to. It's a little more difficult with no shoes, just bare feet, but kind of roll over the tops of the toes a little bit. Okay. Maybe press down on the top of the toes to stretch the front of the foot and the ankle. Other side. And squat down. These are ankle stretching, simple ankle stretch. Just to rock back and forth a little bit, or just hold it. I've done this so many times that it's just naturally you want to go back and forth. All right. There's so many other stretches we can do, but those are just quick warm-ups before you get into either more stretches or your training. Real quick before we finish, nice little bouncing technique. So don't even let the balls of the feet leave the floor, but just the heels come off. Okay. Let your whole body just relax and shake. So I feel my chest and my shoulders just kind of drop each time I drop down. You can even do that with just tapping the heels. Sends a reverberation up your body. Good for the nervous system, good for our lymphatic system, some blood circulation. And it's subtle. It's Qigong, it's yoga practice, but it all makes a difference. All these little things add up. Alrighty, that'll do it for today. And that's just a quick 10 minutes. And you can do this a little quick, not quicker, but you can, if you have 5 minutes, maybe I'll do a 5-minute video, just a real quick head to toe. So if you can't remember, just go, what do I do with my head? Okay, my neck. Okay, stretch my neck and shoulders. And what do I do with my hands and my hips? Well, you can only do so many things with the hips and the knees. So just going in, and then your spine, of course, any spinal twisting motions is super important. So, all right, guys, get to it, and I'll see you guys next time.